following contest is a mixed tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Yucca Valley, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Frankie Kazarian.
Well, our last match had implications for Rebellion. This one as well has World Championship implications for that same event. Joe Hendry, of course, we now know will defend that TNA World title against both Frankie Kazarian and NXT's Ethan Page in a triple threat match. And of course, Masha Slamovich will defend her Knockouts World title against Tessa Blanchard.
Frankie Kazarian demanding that our referee Paige Prinzavali open the ropes for him.
Yeah, he's got a trophy.
The call your shot gauntlet winner, Frankie Kazarian.
Charlotte, North Carolina, she is the undeniable Diamond, Tessa Blanchard.
Now, what can't be denied is that Tessa Blanchard does own 2 pinfall victories against the reigning TNA Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich in tag team action. What can be disputed about those victories is the fact that Tessa Blanchard used others to draw the attention of Slamovich to ultimately gain the victory. Has Blanchard truly beaten Slamovich clean face to face?
Look, that's the danger of a tag team scenario, but it's all about momentum, and right now that's in the favor of Blanchard.
And their opponents, first from Moscow, Russia, she is the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich.
Masha Slamovich is one of the busiest wrestlers in Las Vegas this weekend and even next weekend as a part of Rebellion live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus in Los Angeles on the campus of USC. For the first time ever, it's Masha Slamovich versus Tessa Blanchard for the TNA Knockouts World Championship.
Can she gain some momentum back in her favor here tonight ahead of that huge historic matchup?
It's an all-champions team this evening in Vegas.
And her tag team partner from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds of pure motivation. He is the TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry.
Also at Rebellion, high stakes for the global phenomenon. Joe Hendry defends the TNA World Championship against the Call Your Shot Gauntlet winner Frankie Kazarian and NXT's Ethan Page in a triple threat matchup. Joe Hendry does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose the championship.
As we mentioned, he's already dealing with that rotator cuff injury, but to the champ's credit, he was able to move his arms on his entrance a little bit. Hopefully he's feeling good for this match tonight.
Even Masha's into it.
It's a turn!
I didn't know Masha could smile that big.
Well, it certainly sounds like Las Vegas believes in the champs.
Champions versus challengers this evening at TNA Unbreakable. Again, this is the first time we'll see Joe Hendry in action since sustaining that right rotator cuff sprain. A brawl, a melee with Frankie Kazarian and security. Elijah was trying to play peacekeeper, hold Joe Hendry off of the pile inadvertently. A rotator cuff injury was sustained by the champion. You can see that kinesio tape there on Joe Hendry. Slamovich immediately backing up Blanchard. Tessa wants no part of Masha.
Quite frankly, that kinesio tape that you pointed out there on Joe Hendry's shoulder may as well be a target if you're someone like Frankie Kazarian. Because he's looking healthy, he's looking good. Great movement, like I said, waving his arms back and forth, but it takes one wrong move, and that triple threat match has a totally different feel, totally different vibe for the champ.
Tag made, in comes Joe Hendry. Frankie Kazarian recently said on social media, I'm going to prove that Joe Hendry's body is as fragile as his ego. And what is Frankie doing here in the middle of a match? Oh, of course.
Frankie Kazarian would like me to remind you guys that he is in fact the king of TNA.
True.
Mackenzie Mitchell has far better things to do than to spew this crowd. Oh, and now Frankie Kazarian charges at Hendry.
The king of TNA charges at Hendry. That's how you do it. Ooh! And the king of TNA continues to slug away at Joe Hendry.
Keep going, bud. Hendry off of the ropes, driving with the left shoulder. Gotta pay attention to how that right shoulder behaves here in this matchup.
That's right, and again, and if I'm Frankie Kazarian, I'm looking for an opportunity to tear at that shoulder. I'm gonna try to turn, because look, we know Joe Hendry, as long as medical staff will let him compete, he will compete in that triple threat match. If that arm is hanging on by a thread, Joe Hendry, I do believe, will defend his title in that three-way matchup. But Frankie Kazarian could easily turn this into a one-on-one match with Ethan Page, essentially.
Ethan Page, who's got himself a big weekend here in Las Vegas. NXT Stand and Deliver this Saturday will be challenging Ricky Saints for the NXT North American Championship. So could it be walking into Rebellion with one title and walking out perhaps with two? Slamovich right now.
What the hell? She's not even the legal person.
Destroying the equilibrium of Frankie Kazarian. There's the cover, shoulders down, and a kick out. Hendry using the right arm there for that cover. So far, so good with the rotator cuff sprain.
Every movement like this is, we know the strength of Hendry here. How wise is this?
And you can see that right arm is not getting the typical extension we see from Joe Hendry on this stalling suplex, but Hendry's so damn strong.
Look, I love the showmanship, but again, gotta question how wise that is from the champ.
Cover and a kick out by Kazarian. Kazarian backing Hendry into his corner.
Tearing at the face of the champ here.
Oh, now Blanchard trying to take a shot there at Hendry. Oh, and now Kazarian using the opportunity.
Hendry distracted just a minute too long there, but oh!
Tessa Blanchard, that arm wringer to the injured right arm.
Behind the referee's back. Nasty but effective from Blanchard.
Things have been looking pretty good in the early goings of this matchup for Joe Hendry with that rotator cuff injury until Blanchard struck.
And like I said, that's all it takes. One wrong move. Oh.
Frankie Kazarian isolating the right arm.
Of course, why wouldn't you? This is a huge opportunity to totally change the complexion of that TNA World title match at Rebellion.
Now Frankie Kazarian mocking Joe Hendry.
Whatever, he's a bass player. He's got way better beat than Joe Hendry. Internal metronome.
What a stain on the legendary career of Frankie Kazarian this past year has been. Oh, and Joe Hendry with a towering back body drop tag made by Slamovich. And a tag made by Blanchard.
Now, the women who will face off for the Knockouts World title get their hands on each other here ahead of Rebellion.
Tessa Blanchard undoubtedly is going in with a lot of momentum. We talked about it. 2 tag team victories against Masha Slamovich. Let's not forget the victory at Genesis back in January against Jordan Grace, the woman that Masha Slamovich took the Knockouts World title from.
That was a huge win, a huge way to explode onto the scene here in TNA.
A return to TNA.
I said it before, it's all about momentum in this game, in this business. It can mean so much, and Tessa Blanchard has that momentum.
Cover, hook to the leg there, and a kick out by Blanchard, who rolls out.
Blanchard getting some breathing room here, can't blame her. Trying to change the pace of this fight with Masha Slamovich now. What's going through the mind of the champ here?
Now Masha through the ropes, wipes out Blanchard.
All right, now Slamovich, I talked about momentum. The momentum is all in the favor of the champ here in this contest.
What do you think is going to be the deciding factor between these two come Rebellion?
I mean, normally, oh, wait a second, before that.
Victoria Crawford. Oh! And Blanchard attacking Slamovich from behind. Crawford put her hands on Slamovich.
That was a bold move by Victoria Crawford.
Slamovich sent into the steel, steps by Blanchard.
Someone we both know well from a previous life, if you will. She can be very unpredictable and proved it right there.
Getting involved in this tag team match. Here's the cover and a kick out by Slamovich. Forearm in the face, another cover, and a kick out.
Now, you asked before, what will be the deciding factor at Rebellion for these two? It's really tough to say. Normally, I might say the tenacity of Slamovich, but I think that is matched by Blanchard. It could be the striking of the champion, but I also think that Tessa Blanchard brings all of that and more to the table. It is a dead heat, in my opinion.
Now Frankie Kazarian, taking the opportunity. The guillotine leg drop on the referee. Had her back turned and was dealing with Blanchard.
Frankie Kazarian very proud, but Joe Hendry now.
Inside the ring, Blanchard taking advantage. Hendry running off Kazarian. Oh, splash from the outside. Here's the cover. Oh, and a kick out.
And Blanchard now has the Knockouts World Champion on the back foot here. Supremely vulnerable.
What a conniving team this is. The savvy veteran and Frankie Kazarian. Meanwhile, Tessa Blanchard, the daughter of the Hall of Famer Tully Blanchard, knows all the tricks in the book.
I was backstage earlier with Tim Malcolm from 90 Day Fiancé. He was talking to Tessa Blanchard about he grew up watching her father, her family do what they do, watching them be the best at what they do.
Oh, look out. Slamovich out of the corner. Big clothesline by the Knockouts World Champion. And now what the hell is Kazarian doing?
He's reminding the champion exactly what has gotten him to this point.
Cutter by Blanchard, center of the ring. And a big right hand by Blanchard. Cover here by Blanchard on Slamovich and a kick out.
And Hendry is incensed there.
This team of Blanchard and Kazarian is nasty as they come. Boot right to the face. Oh, and an elbow by Slamovich trying to get out of the corner.
Now trying to, look at this, Blanchard looking to get a tag there. Does it? I don't think Masha saw it. Look at that, beautiful. Speaking of Tully Blanchard, shades of his team with Arn Anderson, old school as it gets. You love to see it from the king and the undeniable Diamond.
See that smile all over the face of Frankie Kazarian. I said it moments ago, this past year has been a stain on his remarkable career, but it's all been to get to the one championship that's evaded him this entire time in TNA Wrestling, the TNA World Championship.
And a week from Sunday, that could come to fruition.
Slamovich trying to get to the corner and tracked down by Blanchard. My God.
That could be lights out for Slamovich, my God. Credit to the Knockouts World Champ for even staying in this fight. She's been on her own here for a while.
Standing switches here between Slamovich and Blanchard, rebellion opponents. He's going for another cutter.
Back and forth here.
Sunset flip, going for the cover again. Oh, and a single leg drop kick there. But oh, Blanchard follows up. You were saying it moments ago, it feels dead even between these two.
I mean, they are so evenly matched. That's why it's a hard one to call. That's what's gonna make Rebellion such an exciting encounter, but oh!
Slamovich rolling through. Did that buy her enough time, however?
It could in this match, if a move like that could buy her a victory in the Knockouts World title match.
And here comes the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry fighting out of instinct with the right arm and trying to switch to the left.
Yeah, immediately switched from one clothesline to another. Hendry going off adrenaline and instinct here. Looking to set up that standing O, but again, the shoulder giving way.
Going for the chicken wing. Kazarian going for the chicken wing up onto the shoulders. Oh, and an AA by Hendry. Cover. Oh, and a kick out.
Hendry's got momentum on his side. He's got to be careful, though. He can't push that shoulder too far. And wait!
Oh, and now Hendry caught up. Is it time to fade to black? Shoulders down. Hendry can't end the matchup. Hendry going for an Olympic slam. Cover.
Could it be?
Oh, and a kick out by Kazarian.
The king of TNA proving his resilience here as Hendry continues to grasp at that right shoulder. Ooh. And Kaz with a kick right to the shoulder. And now.
Oh, chicken wing, chicken wing.
And it's locked in, center of the ring. Tearing at the left shoulder, the midsection, the ribs of Hendry here. Wait!
Cover, and a kick out.
Great counter there.
Oh, cover. Oh, and a kick out.
Hell of a back and forth here between Rebellion opponents. Hendry, though, every minute he's in the ring, he's more at risk. There's more pain radiating throughout that rotator cuff, throughout that shoulder injury from the champ.
On the cutter by Hendry. Is this it for Kazarian? Oh, and there's Blanchard with a drop kick to the head.
Great wherewithal from Blanchard, protecting the match for her team, and Slamovich now meeting her challenger.
Oh, this is absolutely broken down. Champions and challengers destroying each other at Unbreakable.
And right now it is a challenger's advantage. As Kaz is asking Blanchard to set up Slamovich. Little teamwork here. Looking to take the lights up. Oh!
A disaster for Kazarian and Blanchard.
No, not like this.
Slamovich sets up Hendry. Hendry pushing through the pain. Standing ovation. Hendry and Slamovich win.
Here are your winners, the team of the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich, and the TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry.
What a win ahead of Rebellion for Hendry and Slamovich. The final moments with this unfortunate miscue between Kazarian and Blanchard, setting up for the standing ovation, pain and all, sealing sealing the victory for Hendry and Slamovich.